Hello, my beautiful viewers. We're gonna go quickly over today over 13 things that might not be helping you with your weight loss journey. So if you're on following the ketogenic diet because you want to lose weight and you're not losing weight, or you got stalled, this is from my experience, from other diets that I've done, from other mistakes in the past. We learn from the mistakes in life that have helped me to understand how does the body work and what needs to be done to start shedding the pounds. I'm still in that journey as well. I'm not in my perfect weight or nearly close, so I never take a day for granted. I follow these rules as much as I can, and I slip sometimes. We're human, but if you keep them in mind and you are aware of them, they're gonna help you a lot. Okay, so follow me. And by the way, I don't expect you to agree with everything. We all have opinions, and these might not be what you think, but just consider them, take them, test them for a couple weeks and see if it does anything for you. Okay, because we're so different from one human being to another, some things that work for me might not work for you, but just try it. I'm just gonna help you with my little 2 grains of salt. Okay, so let's see. Number 1, I think, is dairy. So if dairy comes from cows, right? Unless you're ingesting goat milk, but I think it might apply for goat milk as well. So dairy is what the cow feeds her baby calf for the first few years, so that the calf can grow 1,000 pounds in 1 year. Imagine. If you drink, like if you're a baby calf, you drink milk, you're gonna grow only milk. You're gonna grow 1,000 pounds in 1 year. Imagine what it does to us as human beings. I mean, that's regardless of the hormones that they inject in the cows. I think it's very rare to find that growth hormone in the United States, but maybe they still use it, the human growth, bovine growth hormone. So be careful. I think dairy is delicious. We've grown up with it. I was, addicted to milk and buttermilk and stuff when I was growing up, but slowly we have to drop it. I don't know why we keep drinking milk. We're not babies anymore, but it's a habit. So you're not gonna quit it completely, but just drop it for a while you're trying to lose weight. You can bring it back later, like a little cheese here, a little yogurt here, but don't keep it don't make it a food staple, as a daily food that you have every day. Okay, don't buy milk for a while. So that's number 1, dairy. Even if it's almond and stuff. I looked at the labels yesterday. I was at the store trying to get an ingredient to make my, in fact, I just prepared a video for you guys. You're gonna love. It's savory biscuits, scones, delicious. So I was looking for almond milk. I could not find the regular almond milk. Everything had this weird ingredients in it, So none of them were just almond and milk, almond and water. None of them. Okay, so keep that in mind. Dairy and all kinds of dairy, just quit it. Number 2, sweating. So for the fat to leave your body, it needs to evaporate. Most of the fat that we lose, some of it goes through the urine, and some of it goes through, our colon, but most of it needs to evaporate in the form of sweat, in the form of heat. Okay, you lose energy, you lose fat, adipose tissue, by losing heat. How do you achieve that? You have to move, or you have to sweat. If you don't work out, you must use a sauna, because the fat to be mobilized, let's say you have a layer of fat like this, how is the blood gonna get there? There's little capillaries. So when you need to push the energy and the blood circulate through that entire layer by sweating, sauna, walking and sweating. You start sweating after 20 minutes. Some people don't sweat until 1 hour. So if you're the type that doesn't sweat easily, you have to start doing slow exercise, like just walking for at least 1 hour to 2 hours. I used to walk once a week, 3-4 hours. It's very good. It balances your bones, your feet. It balances your body. It's long walks. Humans we're made to walk for hours and hours and hours. 1 hour is the minimum. Do it once a week at least. Walk for 2, 3, 4 hours. No, whatever you can handle, the longest you can. You're gonna see the magic of walking. So sweating, very important. If you're just eating and sitting and you're not sweating, the fat wants to leave your body, but how is it gonna leave your body if you're not sweating and letting it go evaporate? Okay, very important. Number 2. Number 3, ingesting too much fats. So if you're drizzling olive oil, I did that for a while. I was drizzling olive oil all over my salads, my morning breakfast, my eggs. And one day I calculated the amount of oil I was using. I was using almost 1,000 calories just in olive oil. That's a lot of calories. So oils, nuts, and compact fats, they hold a lot of energy. Be very careful with those, or just remove them. So what I started doing is I don't use olive oil anymore. I'll use a spray can for my salad, and I use butter, a little teaspoon of butter, because butter is so flavorful for my eggs when I do my eggs in the morning. And then I skip the nuts. Nuts are very hard to digest. You have to soak them. They have this little shell. It's like wax that's made to protect the nut in the tree against insects, and they are literally indigestible in the gut, in the human gut. So I suggest, if you're trying to lose weight, skip the guts. Yeah, skip your gut. That's funny. Skip the nuts for a while, okay, until you start feeling later. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, this is very, very obvious, but very few people take this advice seriously. Stress. What do I mean by stress? Any stressful situation you have in your life. Let's say you go to work and you don't like your work. You gotta start your morning with gratitude. When you start your morning with gratitude, your stress level goes down by 50% or more. I remember when my life wasn't in a good place, everything was so stressful to me, I couldn't deal with my day. I wake up stressed, I didn't want to do this, I didn't want to do that, I didn't want to go to work. What I started doing is just morning meditation with gratitudes. There are lots of meditations online on YouTube. Check out some morning meditations with gratitude, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and start enumerating the things you're grateful for. Don't just say, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. Just grab the things you're grateful for. Let's say you have beautiful children, you have a lovely place you live in a clean environment, anything, you have your parents still alive, anything, you have a little money to eat, you have a good spouse, anything that's positive in your life, start enumerating it. Say, I am grateful for this and that, everything, and repeat and do positive affirmations. Say to yourself, my body has the perfect weight, I am healthy, I am whole. Even if you're not healthy and you're sick, just say it. Because everything starts as a thought in the head. So if you trigger that little mechanism, which is thought and then becomes reality, your truth, it's going to change your life tremendously. I know you might think it doesn't work, just try it. I know a lot of people disagree with what I said, but just try. Try doesn't hurt for a week or 2, okay? That's number 4, stress. Minimize your stress. Also, if you have a toxic environment, like at work, for example, or at home, try to get yourself out of it as much as you can. Don't hang out. Like, if there's people that are toxic at your work and stuff, just don't hang out with them. Don't spend time with them. It's better to spend time alone than to spend time in a toxic environment, trust me. So that's number 4. Number 5, lack of sleep. If you're not sleeping enough, if you're tossing and turning at night, if your sleep is not deep enough, try to mediate that by like drink chamomile tea with lavender or kava. You can buy kava on Amazon. I'm trying to build a store so I can bring you all the products that I use, but it's not done yet. So Amazon has kava. I made a video about sleep. Look it up. It's very important. I suffered from lack of sleep for many years, and I resolved it. Also, walking late after you're done with your day, walking for 1 hour or 2 hours after you have your dinner helps a lot, gets you tired. So it's not permanent, it's temporary to just resolve your sleep cycle. Very important. Also, you know, your circadian rhythm needs to be adjusted. Lift your blinds and let the sun come in the morning. Wake up earlier, and then you will be able to sleep earlier. So the more tired you get yourself during the day, the more sleep you're going to be able to get at night, okay? So that's lack of sleep, number 5. Number 6, your body might be healing something. So I used to read, well, it's still everywhere. They say that proteins are the building blocks of the body. I don't believe that anymore. I think fats are the building blocks. Why? Because every single cell is made of cholesterol around it. Then there is water inside. And for a cell to renew, to get or to split to get another healthy cell, it needs cholesterol. That's the building walls of the cell. So I think if your body is healing something or regenerating a lot of cells, because now you're feeding it these beautiful fats that it was lacking for many years, I think that you are going to gain a little bit of weight. So give yourself some time, throw away the scale, just put the scale in the closet for a few months, give yourself another 6 months. What's the rush? Like, I hope you're not preparing for some wedding or something, because I hear a lot of people trying to lose weight for the wrong reasons. Not wrong, but like, you know, if you're doing it for a specific thing, you will gain all the weight back. Try to do it for you, for your health, for your well-being. So leave the scale alone for a while. Give yourself time. You know, the weight that I gained, it took me 10 years to gain it, like 20 pounds or 25 pounds. I didn't expect to lose it in five months. I said to myself, 5 years is fine. Give yourself a long-term goal so that you can feel real. Because if you do the short-term goal, you fall into the mistake of stress again, okay? So your body might be rebuilding itself. Give it a little bit of time. Okay, so that's 6. Your body might be healing from something. 7, you're gaining muscle. If you're going to the gym, because I know I've experienced when I'm increased my fat intake, I have a lot of energy and I'm going to the gym. Right now I took a pause, I took a little break because I got bit by a spider. You might have seen my video, and my leg is healing and I can't really put strain on it for many hours. Spider or insect, I don't know what bit me. But I think that fats make you work out, make you want to be active, which is wonderful. So if you're going to the gym, you're probably gaining muscle. I gained 4 pounds, and now I'm starting to shed slowly, maybe 1 pound a month. I'm not in a rush. Again, you shouldn't be either. This is a lifelong journey. We want to achieve health before achieving good looks, okay? So that's number 7. Number 8, your endocrine system has been taxed in the past. If you can see that your body is struggling with everything and you're not doing well, you have mood swings, you're tired, that's your endocrine system. Look at my video called Endocrine System, Heal Your Endocrine System. Do the 21-day protocol for lime, salt, and water. Do it for 21 days or more. You're probably gonna need it for more. You know, soccer players in Europe, they do that every day of their life, probably of their season where they're playing soccer. So it's very, very good for you. Also, drink bone broth or whole broth. I have a recipe for whole broth in my channel. I hope you like it, and I hope you will check it out. Very important. Your endocrine system needs to be helped. It is probably healing because our default mode is healing, but you need to help it. Okay? So that's number 8. Number 9, you're not flooding your body with minerals. So I spoke in my other video, my last video, about minerals when I talked about keto flu. Minerals are way more important than vitamins. Like I said, you can be depleted of vitamins and not even feel it for years and decades. Minerals, if you're depleted of minerals, you can't even progress from one day to another. Your body will be really, really taxed, especially if you feel tired, exhausted, your muscles, you're weak. That's because you don't have, you didn't flood your body with minerals. Buy a mineral supplement. Like I said, I'm building a store hopefully soon. Put minerals in your body. If you can't have drops of minerals, get good salt. Like I said, and do the endocrine system healing. That's gonna flood your body with minerals in the morning, first thing. So add minerals, potassium, magnesium. Take bath salts, salt baths, and also spray your body with magnesium spray if you can buy one. So that's number 9. Number 10, you're monitoring yourself too much. So there was a point in my ketogenic journey that I started weighing myself literally every day or even twice a day. Psychologically, that's not very good because it puts stress on your brain. Leave the scale alone. Very important. Don't monitor yourself too much. Focus on health. Don't focus on weight loss. Weight is not an indicator of health. I know that if you carry a lot of weight, you want to lose it, but let your body decide when and how. Keep improving your habits. That's all you can do, really. Improve your habits. Eat wholesome foods. I'm going to talk about that in the next point. Very important. And relax. Everything will be all right. You will lose all the weight. Trust me. Trust me, that weight, one day you'll wake up and you're just going to start feeling lighter and lighter. There's a point, there's like a tipping point. When you care about health, you improve your health, you start climbing in the health ladder, and then one day the weight starts falling completely. Unbelievable. It happened to me, it will happen to you. Don't worry about the scale. Okay, you're monitoring yourself too much. 11, you are not eating wholesome foods. It's very important to eat wholesome ingredients. What do I mean by that? Buy things with one single ingredient. If you buy things in a box and they have low calories, there are foods your body cannot burn. They go in and they take a long time to come out, and sometimes they don't even come out. Very important to eat wholesome ingredients. Buy poultry, meat, and fish. That's one ingredient. Vegetables and low sugar fruits, that's one ingredient. And if you have to do little baking and stuff, almond flour, coconut flour, use very sparingly. It's very high in sugar. You know, look at my video about hidden sugars. Don't drink too many teas. Those are carbs also and sugars. So those are wholesome ingredient, one ingredient each. If you do that for a while, 6 months to 1 year, there is no way you're not going to shed the pounds. Now, go and start buying boxes and cans and sodas, even though there's 0 calories with funky ingredients, like I say. What's gonna happen is you may not be able to burn them. That stuff is it doesn't get understood by the body. The body doesn't understand what that is. That's created in a lab. We have developed in nature for millions of years as humans. We have evolved. So you bring something from the lab and our body doesn't know what to do with it. It probably stores it as a toxin. And toxins probably they have a weight. Probably it's stored in the fat or somewhere in the brown fat, internal fat. So be careful with those ingredients. Try to eat wholesome foods, clean foods, drink clean water. Even if it's for a while, even if you can't afford it, do it while you're doing this life change, just for like 6 months. And then slowly, intermittently go back to your old foods. But I know not a lot of people can afford organic. Just do it for a little bit, just to help flush and detox your body, okay? So that's 11. Number 12, you're drinking too many stimulants. And Those stimulants are gonna do two of the things. They're gonna deplete your endocrine system, or they're gonna trigger your hunger, and you're gonna be eating without you being hungry. I remember when I used to drink caffeine, I used to just have this nervous eating here and there. And one day I paused, I said, so I did a test. I'm gonna do a perfect eating day. And I'm gonna only eat when I'm hungry. I'm gonna stop when I'm satisfied. And I started observing myself. I said, I'm gonna eat slow. And then I realized if I had coffee that day, I would eat more. And I eat out of nervousness, not out of hunger and out of need. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of us are addicted to substances, coffee, sugar-free this, sugar-free that. It's okay to transition from sugar to no sugar, but put a plan together and try to remove those items, or intermittently put them. Say today I'm gonna have the sugar-free thing, tomorrow I won't. And then do like, instead of one day yes, one day no, do one day yes and 2 days no. So that you integrate those clean days and they overshadow the bad days, okay? Slowly but surely. I always preach about ease. Very important to do things slowly. Don't cut cold turkey because it's not gonna work. You're gonna go back to it. Or at least that has been my experience, okay? Important. So that's the stimulants. And then number 13, oh, that's pretty much the same thing. If you're using 0-calorie sweet things, look at my video about quitting stevia, and also look at my video that is titled Promises, Sweet Empty Promises. When you give your body a sweet tasting food with 0-calorie, what the body does is it starts memorizing the signal, and it says, okay, I'm gonna get the energy, and then the energy never comes. So the body holds on to that promise and waits and waits and waits. What's gonna happen is one day you're gonna binge. This is my experience. It might not happen to you. I know a few people that eat 0-calorie stuff and they don't binge. But if you're binging from now and then, and you're breaking your entire diet like once a week or whatever, every 3 days or 4 days, consider this, that you're giving your body too many 0-calorie foods. Food is supposed to feed us and give us energy. Especially sweet things are linked to carbohydrates. There's no sweet things in nature that don't have carbohydrates. So keep in mind that if you're giving your body that promise, you gotta pay. And if you don't pay, your body's gonna have, that urge is gonna come and ask you to be paid. Give me right now the calories you promised. You're gonna give me the calories from carbs, not from fat, because fat doesn't taste sweet, okay? So keep that in mind. I hope this video has helped you. I just tried to go through these pretty fast because otherwise we can spend the whole day talking about them. They're very, I might make a video about each one of them in details. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and give this video a like if you think it has helped you. Thank you. I'll see you soon. Bye.